Worthing should change at right. Platform 17 for the 1832 South Central service to right. Platform 16 for the 1838 South Central service to West Croydon via Crystal Palace. Please travel in the front 6 coaches only, furthest from the ticket barrier at platform 16 for Battersea Park, Clapham Junction, Wandsworth Common, Balham, Streatham Hill, West Norwood, Gypsy Hill, Crystal Palace, Norwood Junction and West Croydon. Customers for Wandsworth Road, Clapham High Street, Denmark Hill, Peckham Rye, Queens Road Peckham, South Bermondsey and London Bridge
Oh, hello. Sorry, I didn't realise I didn't have my mic on. It's Newcastle to Edinburgh, Edward. With a class 222. You missed me driving steam earlier. Ah, was that the Canadian Mountain Passes one, Dan? Yeah, I daren't drive those. I'm not good with American freighters. So what are we driving then, Edward? What are you driving today? I'm just sitting here chilling out, having a bit of fun, having a laugh. Yeah. With a heavy coal train, yeah, I don't want to be attempting that. I had enough problems with Sherman Hill. Sorry about what, Edward? Oh, 175. Welsh Marshes or South Wales Coastal? Vanishing. Oh, yeah. No, that's alright. If you're driving, you're driving. North Wales. Oh. I like a bit of North Wales coastal, me. Yeah. I mean, Dan, you saw that I was getting wheel slip in a bloody steam train in the middle of summer. Oh yeah, it was nice scenery on that Falmouth branch with the steam train. Although I don't get why it was giving me AWS noises when there is no AWS in that era. Oh, level crossing sounds. Uh-oh. Drop into 50 miles an hour. So this is the cab of the 222. Am I going to slow down enough? Probably not. I think I better whack some more braking. What's interesting, Edward? No, this is a 222. Is this a 2? Is it a 220? Yes, it is a 221. Okay, you saw that. You all saw that. It said the speed limit was 125, so I floored it. And it said the speed limit was 50 miles an hour, so I got caught speeding. That's not right, that. Something's wrong there. Yeah, I mean, I could hear it going like that in the background when I was in the steam train. I was like, that's not right. It's set in like the 50s. Right, floor it again now. I could actually continue this journey and go from Edinburgh to Dundee. I think it's Dundee. Somebody needs to go back and revisit this route and redo the speed limits. Oops. To me, or is that thing actually tilting? By the looks of this, it says I'm going to run early. Not sure. I'm not sure because I'm not seeing anything from AP, and I'm not seeing anything from Just Trains either, with regards to sales. Let me just double check the AP website. Yeah, no, their sale hasn't started. So it might be next week. And neither has Just Trains. Right. Yeah, no, Steam sales don't usually start until 5 or 6 PM though. So if there is going to be a Steam sale, it won't show up till later. There are pop-up sales on Steam, I think. Yeah, hopefully tonight. You do know that if you can also buy, if there's not a sale on Steam, but the Dovetail store has a sale on, you can buy from them. Because what it does is it gives you a Steam code. So all you do is you go into your... Whoa, that sounded horrible. Going over that level crossing. So what you do is if you buy from the DTG store, it gives you a code to put in on Steam. So you just go to redeem code. And it's essentially as if you bought from Steam anyway. I've done that a couple of times with some stock. Oh, that's good. You're running back on time again. I've still got 40 minutes until my first station stop. But we'll be going up the coastline, so get some good... I don't know why it's doing that then, Edward. Let's have a look. Nah, it works for me. Hello, what's this? They are, the Dovetail site has got a couple of routes on sale. London, Faversham, Five Circles, Southwestern Main Line, Bournemouth, Southampton, Arosa Line, Hudson Line, New York, Croton Harmon, Nitten Wild Barn, Frankfurt High Speed, Frankfurt Karlsruhe, Lake Constance. I might buy that one. Sacramento Northern. That's a classic route. And Marias Pass. Now Marias Pass has just got its BNSF branding back. Yeah, so it's only a very small sale on the Dovetail site, Edward. Whoops, should have slowed down a little bit earlier. I might do a North Wales coastal route. Or a South Wales coastal route. Oh, just gets in there. I like doing that. Get into the speed limit, bang on the sign. Yeah, because don't forget that as of Thursday the 21st of April, Train Simulator 2022 no longer exists. It is Train Simulator Classic from then. So your game will change. You won't get the new routes, but you'll get the branding change over. Chugging away there, nicely. I might try another steam route after this. Grab a drinky poos. Oh yeah, of course you can still play it, Edward. All that's changing is the name and the brand, the screen at the beginning. Everything else is exactly the same. I actually do have Flying Scotsman, Dan, as a steamer. I also have Tornado, and I think I've got Duchess as well. Which I think is coming to York next week. Oh no, it's not. It's Northern Belle coming to York on Thursday next week. Ooh, cop car waiting at the railway, at the level crossing. Yeah, but the thing is, Dan, is I don't think I'd be able to get Scotsman up to full speed. So I don't think I'd be able to get it up to 100 miles an hour. HST! Gotta love a HST. They won't be around for much longer anyway. I'll be able to go to 120 miles an hour now. Fastest I'll have been on this route all day. "75 frames per second. Nice. We'll be able to go to 125. Nice. A lot of people go on holiday to Prestatyn. You just passed a 180. 180. None of our trains are actually allowed to go that fast. Well, you're still technically on time if you arrived half a minute late, as long as you arrived within 30 seconds or so. You're usually classed as on time, so you'll still get the tick for it. What's this coming the other way? Is that another Voyager? It is indeed. Yeah, Edward, you missed my new intro for when I'm playing Train Simulator for the live streams. It actually suits me for when I'm playing Train Simulator as well. Oh, why? What they do it? What they're doing? Yeah, no, I don't mean the thumbnail. I mean, did you actually hear the intro screen? I didn't put music on it this time. It has something train related. Yeah, nobody from my Twitter is watching. Said I was speeding again when the speed limit was 125. I was only doing 121. Okay, that speed limit changed rather abruptly. Oh, and I didn't see the I didn't see Mr. Orange Army bloke there stood at the side of the road, stood at the side of the track. Should have blasted my horn at him. Just Trains did a really good job with the Voyagers. They sound better than the DTG ones. Just ignore him. I saw that. Just ignore him. Mal's an old fart set in his ways. But then again, a lot of them on that chat are. I mean, I saw someone's comment about him being allowed to announce certain arrivals again, because he had your permission. Hello, we've got a freighter. What we got? 66, it should be. No! Ooh! Was that 47? $47 or a 57? 47. Nice! I have no idea, Edward. I saw it, I just didn't respond to it. Because I think it's because he thinks that because everybody else announces that, you know, there's rail tours coming or whatever, he has the right to be the sole person who announces the HSTs and the Class 91s, because apparently he's been doing it since that camera started on lockdown. I think that's what it's about. And I think it's because you said to get, you know, to keep doing it, something like that. I saw you say sort of apologise to him. Well, yeah, just put it to the back of your head and just let just, you know, just talk to the regulars that you normally would talk to. That's what I do. I just ignore everybody else. Well, we've had that discussion before, haven't we, in the chat? It's public information. Anyone can go online and find it and put it in the chat. What I don't get though is he seems to know all about when they're coming, yet he always comes on and asks where the mail is. So if he knows about the HSTs, why doesn't he, in the 91s, why doesn't he know about where the mail is on a night time? If he's got railcam, or he's got tracking software, like real-time trains or whatever, he could find out for himself where it is. Like I said though, I think they're just there are certain ones that are set in their own ways. Fire up those turbo diesels. We'll have to compare this version of the Voyager with DTG's Voyager. Yeah, Cedar Cam's alright, he's a nice bloke. I mean, me and him, me and Cedar, sat one night. Yeah. You mean the brake van? Oops! You overshot. Oh dear. Yeah, me and Cedar once were chatting one night, and we were just literally chatting about Thunderbird's model kits for a good couple of hours one night, and it was great. Nobody complained. And yet we get all those people that go on and complain. Oh, well, this is supposed to be a train chat. No, we don't have to talk about trains all the time, especially when there's nothing coming. Is this another HST? Yep. That'll be the default DTG one because it's got East Coast branding on it. So that'll be from London Peterborough. Well, if you weren't late, then it can't mark you as late. As long as you pick up the passengers and don't fully overshoot. Actually, yes, Dan. We have. There are several of us that have, and we have had a chat about planes as well. Oops. Uh-oh. See, I never bother reversing if I do that. As long as I've got coaches on the platform, I'm not reversing. Plus, you'd have to ask a signaller to reverse. Oh, look at this now. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. What do you mean I'm speeding? I was within the speed limit. You see what I mean? The speed limits on this are a bit dodgy. Because he said I was speeding and I went past the speed sign that said 110. Nice, Dan. I've got 3 or 4 Airfix model kits of the Spitfire, 2 or 3 of the Hurricane, 1 of the Vulcan bomber. I've got several of them. I've got several model kits. In fact, I've got over 100 model kits completed now. Well, yeah, it is. Alright, give me some beans again. Where am I? Whoops. Where have I just passed? Berwick-on-Tweed. No, I haven't got an aircraft carrier, but I have got a model. I have completed a model kit of Bismarck, and I have in the cupboard, not built yet, a Type 45 destroyer. I think it's a Type 45. Something like that. HMS Duncan and the likes. Those kind of. It's mostly planes that I've built and a few cars. I've only built a couple of boats. Built quite a few helicopters as well. Nice, 2.2 miles. I've got 27 miles to Dunbar. Yes, I've built a DB5. Built an E-Type Jag. Built a Lancia Delta Integrale. Lancia Stratos. Audi Quattro. 2 Ford Escort Mark 2s. All those are rally cars. 2 Mark II Ford Transits. 4 Mini Coopers. Ford Fiesta RS Rally. Mini Clubman RS. Beetle. 2 Ford Mustangs. Triumph TR4. No, I haven't got a Lotus. I haven't built a Lotus model kit. I haven't got any car kits left to build in my stash at the moment. Then again, I've got nowhere to put them. I'm going to struggle with the rest of them that I've got. Still got a load of Thunderbirds ones to do. I think, yeah, I agree with you there, Edward. I mean, that's because we don't sort of try and piss other people off, if you know what I mean. We just try and all get along with it. We're there for the same thing. We like watching trains, so we just try and have nice talks about trains and general chat. Like, for example, what we had for breakfast, or what we're having for dinner, or whatever, you know. Just general chit chat. Well, 26 seconds late isn't gonna. 26 seconds isn't gonna mark you down, because you're still within the time limit. The thing is, if you drive over 2 minutes late, or over a minute, see, if you look at on my screen now, it says that I'm supposed to be at Dunbar at 13:42 and 25. If I arrived at 13:43 and 25 seconds, it would mark me as late. But if I arrived at 13:42 and 54 seconds, it wouldn't mark me as late. Oh, you went all the way, you went from Chester then? You went Chester Llandudno. Moo! Load of cows in the field. Guys, I don't... We both got the Bing together. Cool. But yeah, I mean, look at this. You know, I'm here. I'm playing games, and I don't just say, oh, you've just got to talk about game chat. Talk about anything here. I don't mind. You know. End of the day, I'm just here to we're just here to have a bit of fun. So talk about whatever we want, as long as it's not offensive or rude. "18 miles to Dunbar. And then we'll be going to Edinburgh. Oof. Tell you what, bass in these headphones. Oof. Nice calling pattern. See, if I remember correctly, if I now arrive at Dunbar early, I'm going to have to sit there until my departure time. Slow it down a little bit now. Sun's shining outside. Apparently it's going to be warm today. Might have to go out and wash the car. Oh, you're actually going up to London now. Nice. Thought you didn't like semaphore signals, because there's a lot of that line is semaphores. Still. Moo. A lot of cows in that field. I think I've been breaking the railway laws. I've been speeding a few times on this route. See, Edward, I just turned the scoring off. If you got a -2 penalty for lateness, that means you were only 2 seconds late. Or 1 second late. Whoops. Need to slow down a little bit again. Well, semaphore signals aren't that hard to understand. For the most part. And Wherry Lines has got semaphores on it as well. Yeah, it's usually more than... I I actually don't know how the time penalties work on this, because I've been over a minute late and had no penalties before. But I've been 30 seconds late and I've had penalties. So I think it varies from route to route. I don't think it's like set in stone. Monty's lunch. Yeah, Monty doesn't know what he's having for lunch yet. Monty had chicken sandwiches for breakfast. Which most people would say was weird, but I was supposed to have the chicken last night, for chicken sandwiches last night, and I didn't feel very well, so didn't eat. See, again, it said speed limit was 125, yet it told me on my screen it was 70. I hate that, because that's where you get the penalties. Third person talk. Yeah. When I refer to myself as Monty. Don't know how long this stream's going to last. I might make it last ages. Technically I could do this all day with nobody complaining. Whoops. Oh, you can hear those turbos. You can hear that whistling from the turbos. Don't want to get emergency braked. I might attempt that freight again. The one that I messed up with the other night on Chatmos. No, I think I should, if I'm going to do that, I should turn the driver distraction device off. Oh, that sounded haunted. Yes, so I heard. Wish I'd dare go places like that to just stand there for hours on end watching trains. Only downside to that for me is like, because of my issues, I can't go in public loos. So if I needed the loo, I'd be screwed. There is a lot of history in the UK. Castles, places of interest. I've got a castle near me. Ruined one, like, but... In fact, I've got two castles near me. Got one about 10 minutes away. I've got another one about 25-30 minutes away. You mean you just like... See, I've not actually been into the town. Well, I have been into the town, but that's only when I've been delivering groceries. I've never actually been there as a tourist. In fact, there's a lot of places I haven't been to as a tourist. You know, I've never actually... I've never actually been to York as a tourist. So I've not walked down the Shambles, and I've not been to Clifford's Tower or the Minster. Oh yes, you can't beat pubs like that, Dan. In fact, one of the lads I play online with sometimes, his family run a pub down in Devon somewhere, and theirs is a traditional pub with that, you know, thatched roof, the lot. Don't mind quaint little country pubs. Busy pubs I can't deal with. Quiet little pubs, you know, where you can sit and have a pint, maybe have a meal, and maybe if they've got a games room, have a couple of games of pool or some, you know, play some darts. Don't mind doing that. In fact, I used to go regularly, I think, to the pub up. There was a pub up near me. We used to go up there regularly, have a few drinks, have a meal, play some pool. I mean, I used to love it, you know. It got us out of the house, and that was at a point when I was pretty low, so my family used to take me out, pay for the meal and pay for the drinks. Hello, we're approaching Dunbar. Yeah, but I don't think many of them use the coal fires anymore, because a lot of places now have smoke restrictions in, so you have to use smokeless fuel. Why did that sound like a... Went under that bridge and it sounded like a bloody church bell. What the hell was that noise? Well, that didn't give me the speed limit warning for 50 miles an hour. And we're crossing over here. Here we are. Ooh. Dunbar only got one platform then. Must have. It does sound like it, doesn't it? There's definitely some weird noises. Like, that's the occlusion. That noise there was the occlusion for going over the bridge. There's a church here, I think. Alright, start slowing down. I'm only a 4-coach Voyager. I'm only a 5-coach Voyager, so I don't need to go all the way down the platform. That'll do. Let's have a look round then, shall we? Nice little church model here. And some gravestones. Oh, very two gravestones that are floating. Talk about haunted. Whoa, that's even worse, look! Ooh, nice. That's going to take you a while. I wonder why Dunbar hasn't got another platform then. I don't think you can disable the DSD on this thing. Floating. Excuse me. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but it's not. It's actually not Birmingham and all that. It's actually. I think the actual centre of England is actually somewhere in Derbyshire, or just into Derbyshire. Oh, shut up, you stupid DSD. I want to drive something I've not driven. In fact, I've got a scenario that I can drive after this. It involves a class 91 and a class 67. Ooh, tell you something, it's getting warm in here now. I have to put the aircon on. Yes, I have air conditioning. I've been into Hereford Station in real life. Been to Shrewsbury Station as well. Yeah, Herefordshire is nice. So is Worcestershire. Malvern Hills. Been up and over those many times. Brecon Beacons are beautiful as well. Green to go. I think I went a little bit early there. Didn't see. Yes, it is. And I've actually been where they're based, because I used to volunteer for the Army Cadet Force, so I used to have to go to Hereford quite a few times. Used to drive the Army Cadet Force minibuses as well. That was always fun. Mm-hmm. What wasn't fun was when I was working for the Army Cadet Force, is picked the minibus up about 5 in the morning. Had to go pick a load of kids up, then drive to Kidderminster to pick a load more kids up. I think I went to drive to Kidderminster. No, that was another time. I had to meet my boss at a services off the M5, and then drive to Lichfield to do an event. Got to Lichfield, did the event, fine. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, event's over, gets the kids back in the bus. Not even got out of the car park and down the drive to the main road, and we had a flat tyre. Oh, crud. So we ended up, me and about 14 other kids, just me as well. There was no other supervisor with me or anything. It was just me, alone, with 14 kids, in the middle of nowhere, with a broken down minibus, and we didn't get collected until 10 PM. And we had to leave the minibus there. One of my superior, one of my higher up officers had to come back with another minibus for us, and then made me drive all the way back to Hereford. And I had to drop the kids off at their home. I did not get back home until 2 in the morning. It was a long ass day, that. Of course, it was the middle of February as well, I think. So it was cold. No access to any facilities. No food. It was horrible. Well, apparently the cadets did like my taste in music. So I had my MP3. I had my little MP3 player and one of them, tapes that you plugged in. So the tape had a headphone adapter in it. And apparently the kids liked my taste in music, because they were like, "Oh, can you put that track back on again?" Like, alright, fine. Although I did like the minibus I got to drive back in, because it was brand new. It was brand new. And a lot comfier. The minibus I was driving, you could do about 60 mile an hour in it, and then it sounded like it was going to fall to bits. I actually have a record player down. It doesn't work. It needs a new needle. Yeah. So the minibus that I originally started off driving sounded like it was falling to bits. The minibus that I got to take home, to drive back to Worcester and Hereford, was brand spanking new and could do, it wasn't restricted on speed. So I think I was doing about 85 on the M42. They did pay me double for that day though, so that was a bonus. Although I was absolutely knackered when I had to go to uni the next morning. I think I only had about 3 hours sleep. Although I did build up a rapport with some of the some of the cadets there, and it was quite good. We had a laugh together. In fact, I think I still owe one of them a pack of cigarettes. Whoops, wrong button. Should have accelerated there, not braked. Ooh, hello, Flying Scotsman and Flying Scotswoman are on your camera. Well, I definitely know the driving van trailer is Flying Scotswoman. Yep. It says it's Flying Scotsman and Flying Scotswoman. Come on, get some speed, get some speed. See, really, I should start playing with some of the default DTG stuff. As well, just to, you know, so that there's a comparison between the default DTG stuff and the AP and Just Strange stuff. Oh, you've had a sneaky peek there then as well, Edward. Well, they did say that it was coming at 11:30, so apparently there's another HSD coming tonight as well. Okay, we'll do the 31. But I definitely want to show you this. I definitely want to show you the one with the 91 and the 67. Do you want the 37 or the 60? The 60. Because I've got the colas. I've got the colas one as well. No, I've only flown. I've only flown twice, Dan. And that was to Mallorca exactly about exactly 21 years ago. In fact, I think. Let me just double check that. Yep. 21 years ago today, I flew to Mallorca on air tours. I don't. I don't like taking off or landing, mate. And I don't like the fact that your ears go pop. To be fair, I think that's probably why I'm into airplanes, you know, because I don't fly on them. I like watching them, knowing that I'll never get on one. It's probably the same with trains. I probably won't ever get on a train again, thanks to my issues. And the general public, being the unwashed, dirty masses. And given the fact that most people don't want to wear masks anymore. Yeah. I don't think there was a screaming kid on any of our flights, so we were lucky. The one thing that did annoy me was, and I know somebody can't help it, is when we took off, and we got in the air, we got to, you know, cruising altitude. The flight attendants knew that we were first-time flyers. There were 3 of us, plus, you know, plus my parents. There was actually no, there was 4 of us that were first-time flyers actually. And the flight attendants came across and said, you know, when everything's sorted in the flight deck, we'll ask the captain if you can go up and have a look. Anyway, turned out there was a medical emergency on board, so they had to ask if somebody needed a doctor. So they asked if there was a doctor on board, and we never got to see the flight deck. I would have loved to have seen the flight deck because I could have probably sat there. You know, I could have probably looked at all the controls and gone, right, well that does that. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. Could probably do it in a train now as well, to be fair. Well, certain types of train. What's this? Class 166? Yeah. The default DTG 166, because there is no other 166. Yeah, I've only done 1 flight, and it was well, technically 2, but 1 out to Mallorca and 1 back to Manchester. And I'll tell you what, there was me and my foster brothers. Me and my 2 foster brothers were sat there farting all the time. Not loudly, but it's because obviously we'd never flown before, so there was a bit of anxiety there, which you know what anxiety does to your stomach. And also because of the air pressure. I'll never sit in a fart box again. Oh, nice. Whereabouts in Canada then, Dan? That's only a short flight. That's not a long flight, really, is it? Mine was 2.5 hours. Or is it about that to Oslo? Maybe. My flight was 2.5 hours from Manchester to Mallorca to Palma, and we got there in 1 hour 50 minutes because we had the tailwind. So we got to Mallorca quicker. I'm not going to brake in time for this speed restriction. Oh, just missed time that. Alberta. Nice. Isn't that mostly prairies and plains? Have you ever been to the Northwest Territories, Dan? I'd like to go to Yellowknife and watch Buffalo Airways flying their C-46s and C-47s, well, DC-3s, and their Electras. I think Buffalo Airways has now also just bought a 737. Yeah, you probably won't know what I'm on about with Buffalo Airways if you've never seen a TV show called Ice Pilots NWT. Oh, God, yeah, mountain scenery must be nice. Mountain scenery must be nice. I mean, I enjoyed it when I stayed in Snowdonia for a week. And where we were staying had, you know, Snowdon in the background. I stayed in a place near the Brecon Beacons, near the Black Mountains. And we had obviously had the Black Mountains in the background. Beautiful. Although it was scary at night because there was absolutely nothing around. No street lights, nothing. And yes, I am scared of the dark. Right, I want to start knocking some speed off now. Yeah, there's quite a few freight trains that'll go over that way, won't there? Up via Banff and all that. Yellowhead Pass. That'll be one of the routes I buy next, I think, for this for Train Simulator, Yellowhead Pass, because I think it has some passenger services on it. And now we're going to be stuck outside Edinburgh for a while, chaps, by the looks of it. What platform am I going into? Platform 19. Bloody hell, I didn't know they had that many platforms. Yeah, I can imagine that, Edward. Yeah, Dan, but the trains will have what's known as bankers on when they get to steep inclines. So it means they'll have more than one set of brakes and ones and quite a lot of engines. The Americans use them quite a lot. They'll have like 2 or 3 engines on the front, 2 on the back, and then maybe 1 or 2 in the middle as well. Especially for steep sections. Bet you'd like to do the Rocky Mountaineer, wouldn't you, Dan? The passenger train that goes from that goes through British Columbia and into the mountains up to Banff. Oh, come on, give me a... some of them are a lot more powerful than ours, Edward. Bearing in mind, our Class 66 is based on an American freight, But the American ones have 16 cylinders, whereas ours only have 12. In fact, when I do a TS22 stream, I might play Sherman Hill on that. Because I know how to handle the route and the dynamic brakes and everything. Yes, but American gradients can get steeper than that. I think the steepest one of the steepest grades on our railways is down south, near Exeter, I think, or Bristol somewhere. Mind you, having said that, the Lickey incline, that's pretty steep as well. That's a 1 in 76, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the delay. We are currently sat at a red signal, waiting for clearance into Edinburgh Station. And we have a green. Typical that. Driver goes to get a drink, and the signal goes green. Could be worse, he could have gone for a leak. I don't know what the Lickey incline is. I can find out because I've got 2 routes with it on. There we go, we're changing tracks again. Oops, speeding again. It's quite easy to speed on this game. He did it again! He did it again with the speed limits! I haven't hit the 20 speed limit and it... Yeah, that's true, they do. Most American railroads are single track. Sherman Hill is double. Most of the time. Oh, excuse me. Might be having a cup of tea soon. See, look, now the speed limit says it's 125 miles an hour through a train station. Right. Let's see if it actually completes this scenario, because it made me late. I mean, I only got the American routes on here because for some of the free routes that I wanted, you had to have them because it used some of the assets from them. Yeah, still no AP sale. Right. Allow me to complete that. Speeding 11 times. Yes. Oh yeah, it completed it. Oh no, it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, that's the one I just did. So, Edward wanted to see the Colas one. Which one was it on? Can you remember? Was it on that one? That's the one. Right, go on then. We'll have a go with this then. And where are we going from? York North to Heaton. But I'm only going as far as Darlington. Well, that sucks. And if I remember rightly, this thing's got a brake pin in it, and I've got to remember the key to get the brake pin out. Well, there are people who do what's called speed runs on Train Simulator. So they get a route, go from the start of the route to the finish point of the route as fast as they can. Right. Release the brakes. Put the headlights on. Can't remember where all the buttons are for this. I don't know what that does. Oh, that's the headlights. And here we are, we're behind the station here. We've just come off we're on the yard into the avoider. Right, you want? And it actually sounds like a 91 when going past as well. It's loud. Oh, nice diesels. I need to remember how to increase the clad factor on it. And we're on the slow lines here. Full quag. I think we all are, Dan. Please don't tell me that just emergency braked me. No, he didn't. Oh, got it in. I got it in time. Swapping onto the high-speed lines in a minute. Yeah, Shift and C did work to increase it. Bit of a cop car. Old school cop car. Skeleton Bridge. I thought we were going on the fast lines here, but we're not. We're staying on the slow lines, the relief lines. Over the River Ouse. Oh, there's a 185 coming past us, look. Oh, he's motoring. Yeah, I should be in the. No, I really should be in the 37 police livery. Oh, look at that dirty, dirty diesel. Come on! Need more speed, Captain! Oh, he gets that screenshot right in front of the Edinburgh sign. About 80, I think. I don't know. 85, something like that. That was a good, I admit, that was a good screenshot. And I have noticed that since upgrading to the SSD, I am getting less stuttering. Gotta love the sound of the old diesels. Well, if its max speed was 60, I'm exceeding the speed limit. I'm exceeding the VMAX for this train, for this loco, if it's only 60 miles an hour. Good thing about this train as well is it doesn't have any. It doesn't have the driver It doesn't have the driver thingy device. Oh, hello. Hello. What's this? Grand Central HST. Yeah, because things load quicker. Although it did take me ages to transfer everything across. And then I cocked up with the Steam installation, because when I ran Steam after I'd transferred everything across, screen resolution for the game was not like it is now. It was very blurry and everything else. I managed to sort it out. I just deleted Steam and reinstalled it, but kept all the game files. So when I reinstalled it, it knew where the game files were on the SSD already, and I didn't have to manually transfer anything back across. I need another horn tone. I was going to try and play taps. Should be going past Thirsk soon. Been there quite a few times, Thirsk. I need a route where I could really thrash a diesel. Get it up to its max speed. But yeah, the SSD, not, you know, good price for it, 140 quid. With 2 terabyte. Alright, a 2 terabyte hard drive, normal hard drive, would have only cost me about 70 quid, but... nice. Thirsk is actually a very nice little market town. Been there many times when doing my Duke of Edinburgh award. Because we used to go, leave where I live, go to Thirsk, to get to Thirsk about 7 o'clock, have some food, and then go from Thirsk to either Helmsley or Osmotherley, depending on which youth hostel we were using. But we used to have dinner in Thirsk. Fish and chips. Absolutely gorgeous. Miles to Darlington. Well, I hope they sorted the issue out with the tent, Edward. And I do hope that you have a nice break and get to see some locomotives. All right, okay. You're not going in the tent then? Oh, was it? Oh no, was it you or was it? That must have been CC then. That had the issue with the tent when he was going on holiday. Yeah, it was. Sorry, getting people mixed up here. Where's the instrument lights? Can't see anything for the instrument lights. Thrash it! Where's the speedo? Oh, there it is. But you can't turn it. Look, you can't. You can change the headlights, but you can't change the... We haven't even passed Thirsk yet. Have we? I don't remember going through Thirsk. Oh, it's here, look. Which means I'm going to have a speed restriction coming up. Speed reduction, sorry. How long? How long are you going for then? What we got there? We got 66. 66,754. Oh wait, very nice. Yeah, then you've got to go back to school. That sucks. So I'll give it some thrash as we go through first. I think I should. Just in case there's any rail fans on the platform. Yeah, getting a nice solid FPS there. Here we go. Here we go. As I get to the bridge, I'm going to floor it. Oh, I can go up to 90 now. Nice. What we got here? Cross country HST. Yeah. Can you imagine if I'd have had to actually have started it up? Yes. Oops, I put the window wipers on. Whoops. Hello. Oh, look how slow I'm going compared to that. I'm at full pelt here. I've got it at full throttle. I think the VMAX of this might be 75. Oh, you can make the HSTs plug. Yeah, 31 does sound good. Oh, hello, got a yellow. Oh, now got green. I need to be dropping the power and applying some brakes. What, 431s? Wow. See, I have the 31 on TSW as well. But it mostly does loco haul passenger services, but it's hauling a class 101. Right, now I can give it some beans. I'm on the fast line. Just approaching North Allerton. I think the nukes are sometimes seen on there. Nice. On that spur line that we've just passed, that goes up through Yarm towards Eagles Cliff. Because there is a nuclear power plant up in Teesside somewhere. What, the Lumo? I don't know. I think they do. I think the 800s do have GSMR. Yeah, but you can also go round the left as well. That's the one. Because at one point, the line that goes through Yarm up to Eagles Cliff wasn't used by passenger services. So if you wanted to go to Redcar or Saltburn or Middlesbrough, you had to go to Darlington first. But now you don't. Yes, I think it does. And then obviously just above Darlington, it goes off onto the, well, towards like Bishop Auckland and Shildon. Whoops, didn't want to do that. So if I go there, right, there, that, yeah, see, look, there's, that goes off to Bishop Auckland. Yeah, you can. Look, watch. Because I'm in the free camera. I'll have a... Yeah. It's not simulated on this, though. Although, I do have the Weardale and Teesdale route to play anyway. I actually haven't played it yet. To be fair, I am not doing the Alps. Dan, I am not doing the Alps. To be fair, I haven't actually played a lot of the European routes on here, or that I've got on here. So the German, the Swiss, the French. Don't think anybody's ever done one in Spain. Or like Norway or Sweden or Denmark or anywhere like that. Although at some point on here I will have to play the Settle Carlisle line with the steam trains and get the iconic shot of the steam trains going over the Ribblehead viaduct. Hey Doc, we got to get this thing up to 88 miles an hour. Another class 185 going past. Four and a half miles until I have to stop. Well, this route that I'm on now, it does go up to Sunderland. Start slowing down. Oh yeah, that would be a good route. In fact, I was looking at some scenarios the other day, and some of them were the HST diverts from the east coast to the west coast, so you had to take the HSTs from Carlisle up to Glasgow and Edinburgh. I think that might have been one of the Just Trains packs, I don't know. Old school AWS warning. And the theatre box is showing M. The main line, I do believe. Okay, Edward. We'll be stopping in half a mile. Just passing the entrance to Darlington Station, and off to the right is the Tees Valley line. Apply some brakes now. Just pulling up at the side of Darlington. Yeah, I felt like that sometimes, Edward. Probably do you good to get away for a few days, though. Just creep up to the signal. Yeah, cats are cool. Although my mum's cat don't like me. She only likes my mum. Hey? Bad luck you did not complete the scenario successfully. That does not make sense. That does not make sense at all. Strange. Right, I'll do one more scenario and then we're out of here. For the, maybe till later, I don't know. Oh no, it wasn't on that one. I know which one it was on. It was on that. There's an 802 there. That's the one. We'll do that one. And then after this, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea and some biscuits. Watch a bit of telly. And just generally chill out for the rest of the day, I think. You'll see what we're driving. You will see. Thought I'd play with a bit of music whilst we wait. Oh, there we go. Look at that. F2. Nope, it's not Steam, Edward. It's not Steam at all. And we shall do that. And we shall do this. There we go. That's what we're driving. But look what I'm towing. 91,103. Yes, 67. And there's a there's a HST next to me. Oh, that thing's clagging away. What do you mean it looks like a Lego? Well, yeah, it does a little bit. Oh, that thing's clagging like hell! Do we have a green? Do we have a green? Yes, we do. Oh, look at this. What's that coming in? There's a one. Oh, hello. Is he actually connected to that, or is he just pushing him? A 150. Whoops. A 156 with a 158 attached to it. Give it some beans. Give it some beans. Forgot this thing, when you've got it on power, it takes a while for the power to drop. What number we got on the back? 82225. So are 68s. It's coming out of Leeds. Yeah, it's loud in my ear. I can feel the pulsing from the engine. Coming past Quarry Hill. Oh, excuse me, hiccup. I've driven on those roads. Good job I honked the horn. I didn't see the P-Wave staff there. It's even louder in the cab. Just approaching Neville Hill TMD now. look, East Midlands HSTs. Oh, Midland Mainline HSTs. Oh yeah, it would have been back then. Midland Mainline, yeah. And the Transpennine 158. I remember those liveries. Memories. Put some power now. As we come up towards Cross Gates. Yeah. Don't think you've got a choice though, really, have you, mate? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. My game crashed. Yeah, that'll be the anxiety, mate. Oh dear. I apologise for this. My game appears to have crashed. Well, in that case then, it's going to be a case of leaving it where it is for the stream now, because I have been streaming for, what, how long? I don't know. Another 3 hours, so, yeah. No, it kind of was my fault with that, because I tried to change my screen. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll end it there, and might come back on and do another one later, depending on how warm I get, because it's getting quite warm in here now, and I don't know why, so I need to put the air conditioner on. So, like I said, I do apologise, and hopefully I'll do another stream later. So, take care everyone, and see you soon.